There is a version of your life you quietly gave up on. Not dramatically. Not in one big moment, but slowly. So slowly you did not even notice it happening. And if you have ever felt capable of more but somehow keep standing exactly where you are, stay with me. Because what I am about to tell you changed something in me. And I think it will do the same for you. Most people spend years believing one thing about themselves, that they are just not the type of person who does big things, that other people have something they do not have, that the window for them has somehow already closed. And the cost of that belief is not just confidence. It is not just time. It is the gym you never went back to, the dream you stopped saying out loud, the version of yourself you slowly stopped believing in. Have you ever known exactly what you wanted, and then done nothing about it? Not because you could not, but because something deeper had already decided for you. That feeling has a name, and by the end of this, you will understand exactly where it came from, and more importantly, what to do about it. I want to tell you about something they do with elephants when they are babies. They tie them to a small rope. The baby elephant pulls and pulls every single day, but it cannot break free. So eventually, it stops trying. Years later, that same elephant is enormous, powerful enough to pull down a tree, powerful enough to break that rope in half a second, but it never tries. Because its mind made a decision years ago. I cannot move. So it just stands there, free, but living like it is not. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. When you are stopped enough times, when you fail enough times, when you try and nothing changes enough times, your brain stops fighting. It does not decide you are weak. It decides something quieter. This is just how it is. Why would anything be different now? I need to tell you something I have not told many people. For 2 full years, I was that elephant. I had real dreams, not vague ones. Specific ones. Gym, solo travel, earning my own money, living completely on my own terms. But somewhere between family pressure and people's opinions and emotional stress and just trying to get through each day, I stopped. Not because I failed, not because I tried and it did not work. I stopped before I even started. And here is the part that nobody talks about. Learned helplessness does not arrive loudly. It does not announce itself. It builds in the background, so quietly you think it is just you. You think it is your personality. You think some people are just built for more and you are not one of them. But that is not what is happening. Here is what is actually happening. Every time someone told you no, every time you tried and got no support, every time you put your hand up and got it slapped down, your brain collected all of that and made one very quiet decision to keep you safe. Just stop trying. It is safer this way. At least, you cannot fail at something you never start. And this next part is the one that took me the longest to understand. Your brain did not do this to hurt you. It did it to protect you. From more rejection, from more failure, from more pain. So before anything else, be gentle with yourself about this. You were not lazy. You were not weak. You were protecting yourself, the only way you knew how. But here is where most people completely misunderstand the problem. They think the solution is motivation. They think one day they will wake up and feel ready, feel confident, feel certain, and that feeling will carry them forward. That is not how it works. Motivation does not come before action. It comes because of action. You do not feel ready and then start. You start, and readiness follows. The rope is already gone. Your brain just never got the update. But here is what nobody mentions. The people you are afraid of disappointing. The people whose opinions live inside your head every single day. They are sitting inside their own minds, managing their own fears right now. They are not watching you as closely as you think. The version of you that has what you want, she did not have less fear. She did not have more talent. She did not have better circumstances. She just pulled the rope one more time than she wanted to give up. And this is where most people go completely wrong. They wait for the fear to go away before they start. But the fear does not go away before you start. It goes away because you started. That is the only sequence that actually works. I saw a girl recently. Same gym I used to go to 2 years ago. I saw her online. She had built in 1 year exactly what I had been dreaming about. But that hurt also showed me something important. The desire was never gone. The dream was never gone. The belief that I deserved it, that was the only thing missing. And that belief was taken from me slowly. By every environment that made me feel small for wanting more. By every voice that questioned my choices before I even made them. By every moment I tried and received silence instead of support. I had carried all of that for 2 years. One thing you kept saying, I will start, when the time is right. One version of yourself you stopped believing in but never fully let go of. And your legs still work. And that dream is still there, waiting quietly, for you to pull one more time. The version of you watching this already knows what needs to change. You just needed someone to say it out loud.